All right, so you got something going on in your life and you want to share it with Bert Show fam, go ahead, hit us up at thebertshow.com. In this case, she's meeting her boyfriend's kids for the first time this week, but she's younger than the daughter, and she already thinks that the daughter is going to dislike her for that. So is there anything she can do about it?
Bert, Kristen, and Mo, I love your show, and I also love how you often give the best advice and perspective on life's dilemmas for your listeners. I've never emailed you all before, but now seems like the perfect time to seek your advice. If possible, I would love to hear from anyone in your audience who's been in my shoes. I'm not naive enough to think there will be many. I realize my situation is not that common, but I'm certain it does happen, though. I am meeting my boyfriend's kids for the first time this weekend. I'm incredibly nervous. I'm especially nervous about meeting his daughter because I'm already anticipating her hating me. I've heard enough about her and see enough social media to know that she is very opinionated and strong-minded. That's not a bad thing, by the way. She knows what she thinks and what she feels is right. I hear she has no problem speaking her mind. Of course, all these are admirable qualities, but I'm nervous as to how her strong-mindedness will react to my relationship with her father. The reason I'm so nervous is because she is 36 and I am 34. I just have a feeling she's going to hate the idea of her dad being with a woman who is younger than her. Being 100% honest, it would probably weird me out if my dad started dating someone younger than me. I also never planned to be in a relationship with someone 24 years older than me. However, I really care for him and he does for me. It's the first solid relationship that I've ever been in. So I'd love to know from anyone who has ever been the much younger girlfriend, how did his kids react when they met you? Did they immediately accept you, or did it take time? Is there anyone who is with someone who has kids older than you? What can I expect this weekend, but also in the future?
Interesting. 1-855-BERT Show if you guys got some time this morning. We were just talking about this the other day, Mo and I. Look, you can't do anything about her reaction.
No.
You're totally out of control of that whole thing, right? I know this is kind of a mature take on things, and we don't really do that. But
occasionally, not often.
Look, you can't do anything about her reaction. Nothing, right? All you can do is be yourself. And after that, you're totally out of control.
It is. It's like either she's going to be willing to accept you or not. So at the end of the day, all you can do is just be a good partner to her dad, and hopefully she'll want to see her dad happy and content.
I would also say don't take this personally. However it goes this weekend, like this is really not about you. These are her values. She doesn't even know you yet. So how can she dislike you? And if she dislikes you just because of the age difference, then it seems very selfish to me. If her dad is happy, who cares?
But if she is being disrespectful to her, they meet and she's being rude and being condescending, and how does she handle that? Or does she let her boyfriend handle that since that's his daughter?
Yeah, first thing I would do is stop anticipating that it's going to go bad, because it hasn't gone bad yet. So that's probably the first step. And then, kind of like I said, just be patient, because it's probably going to take time. It probably is going to be weird to the daughter. But at the end of the day, your goal is to stick in there and just make your man proud. So just take whatever comes with it and be yourself.
Hey, Holly, thanks for calling. I love when you guys call this early. I know it's tough. Thanks for calling.
No problem. I'm up at 3:30, so I always listen to you guys.
I was going to say, doesn't it suck? But I wasn't talking about the show. I was talking about getting up that early.
Yes. So I'm like opposite of her. I'm 47, and my husband's 26.
Yes.
And my daughter's 21.
Okay.
So that was the biggest thing, was because they're so close in age. Was it going to be hard for her to respect him? But we've been together for 4 years, and my daughter calls my husband her dad. When she introduces him, she says, "This is my dad." It's never an awkward situation. But it was hard at first because of his age, and I didn't want to introduce him to my kids. But I think if she's just herself to his daughter and is respectful to her, she's going to see that and see how happy her dad is. And she shouldn't have a problem. And I know the age is kind of iffy for a lot of people, but if she makes her dad happy, then I don't think age should matter.
Was your daughter open to this right from the start, or was she kind of icked out by it?
She was kind of icked out. I didn't introduce my kids to my husband until I absolutely knew I kind of wanted to go further because of the age. and she was kind of standoffish at first, like, he's young, is he going to, at the time she was 17, like, she's like, is he going to even be like a parent? Is he just going to be like some person who's trying to tell me? But they got to know the interests of each other, like music and what she liked, and if she needed something, she would say, hey, I need this, and he'd be like, okay, why? Being a parent but still trying to be like respectful that he's not her dad.
Yeah, frankly, they had more in common than you and he do.
Now, if she had been rude in any capacity or condescending or disrespectful, would you have expected him to say something, or would you have stepped in?
I would have stepped in, and if my kids didn't like the fact that he was younger than me or didn't think that it was going to go any further, then I wouldn't have pursued the relationship anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great stuff. Thank you for calling. Appreciate you.
No problem. You guys are awesome. I listened to you for the past year, and you guys are great. Like, I just want to let you know that.
Thanks,
Thank
Holly.
you.
The Bert Show.
So first, thanks for watching. Second, you like what you just watched? That just scratches the surface. Get The Bert Show on any podcast platform. We're so good.